Buck it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of the Average Guys T&V Show.
This channel is about practical reviews, firearm, knives, accessories.
Everyone has their own preferences. However, we're just two average guys here today to do a pocket dump and show you what we carry.
We call ourselves average guys because that's exactly who we are. People with jobs, families, bills, and like everyone else, limited time.
You shouldn't need a military background or unlimited money to make smart choices.
So this channel is about realistic setups for real people.
So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is it's my watch. This is the Samsung Ultra. I've had this watch for about 2 years now, I believe, and it's a durable watch. I mean, I do a lot of lifting, carrying, a lot of work with my hands, and this watch has seemed to hold up pretty good. The battery, you get about 8 hours out of it, which is a plus. Um, it's it's been real good to me. I added this little bezel on it, put a little character on it, and I've added these bands because I don't like the metal bands. They kind of pull the hair on my skin. But yeah, this is the watch I carry.
And so for me, I carry the Samsung Galaxy, the Watch 8 Classic. So kind of the other version of that. I do have a metal band on it. It is rugged, it's durable, even though it's a silver band. It's a little bit slimmer than the previous versions, but for everyday use, I love this watch. It does everything. You can do a lot of remote features on here. You can watch videos. That's a plus on here. As far as like notifications, it's great. Multiple watch faces, multiple bands. It has a rotating bezel, a lot of different features. So for my go-to for a watch, this is a good option for me as well.
Awesome. When it comes down to phones, I have the Fold 7. This phone is light. It's a little better than the previous version. I believe you have a similar phone.
Yeah, I actually have the same exact phone. I like the how the multiple uses you get out of this because you can unfold it, and hence the name the Fold. So you pretty much have a lot of different functionality basis on this.
Yeah, and we're actually using this to shoot this video as well, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, your phone, right?
Let us know how the video quality comes out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course. I know they're coming out with a newer version, but for now, this has been working just great, and yeah.
And if you're you're in the business field, you can do a lot of multiple things with that. You
Right.
can share spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, presentations. That phone actually comes in really, really handy, and I know you use it for work as well.
Of course, and I mean it's surprisingly durable.
Yeah.
I mean, I've opened this thing, I've dropped it multiple times, and it's held up. So quality's definitely there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think the next thing I'm going to get into is keys.
Yeah.
Keys.
Let's do it.
All right. So I have a key bar here. Key Smart. It has a towel feature on it. If I lose it, because sometimes I just run out the house, I lose things. I am able to find it. I feel like it's very compact. It can put a lot into just one space. And it's not, I got a little flashlight on here as well. It does come with a flashlight built into it. In addition to that, car keys. I feel you have.
Yeah, I have a similar setup to that actually. With mines, I do have the same smart key, the tile, the Key Smart. This gives us a little bit of options on here. Like you said, you do have the tile option, so you can track your keys on if it gets lost. As a matter of fact, that came in really handy the other day when I couldn't find my keys, and it actually fell out of my pants pocket on my floor. Don't ask how that happened.
Wow.
But I was able to go on my phone and track it, and obviously it gives you an audible ringtone.
Mhm.
And luckily, I found my keys.
Yeah.
So that does a lot for us. I do have a hook for my belt, so I can carry it on my belt or my pocket, and I do also carry my key fob as well.
Awesome.
So-
Awesome. How long does your battery life last on your key? Your key.
So this can go
Bar.
up to a good 5 days without charging.
Okay.
And this one does have the flashlight option as well.
Awesome. Awesome.
But yeah, every 5 days I put it on the charger. It charges with a USB-C charger.
Uh-huh.
And it lasts for.
And I believe that's the newer version, right? Because
yeah.
Okay, because I've had this for quite some time. I haven't even charged it in a while, but
Well, I believe that one's the Pro version. So that one actually works better with Apple phones as well.
Okay, nice.
And your battery life is a lot longer.
Lasts a little longer. Yeah, that's probably why I don't charge it so often.
Yeah. And you can hold a lot more keys on that one than you could with this.
Yeah, I noticed that's a slim version that you have there, which I might initially go over to something like that, because there's quite a few keys on here that I don't use. One of the things that I wanted to mention too on this setup, you got a box opener. You can add a screwdriver on there. I mean, there's accessories that you can add to this that would help you on your day-to-day task, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next thing I think we want to get into is wallet. I've had quite a few different options on wallets, and this has been my go-to for quite some time. It's very compact. Holds up to 6 to 8 cards. You can open it up. There's a little compartment in there where you can put some money. You can put additional cards. I mean, it's been real comfy. It also has the card block feature as well. So I've been rocking this for a while.
Well, for me, I've got the Vulcan
wallet. Whoa!
So this is actually a new one that I bought. I bought this, I believe, about 2 months ago. So I went with the blue fabric color.
Okay.
It does have a pocket on the outside. You can save stuff here. It has a Velcro option, a zipper option. Have the ability to go ahead and flip. So this for me is a little bit more practical in my sense for me on my carry, because I do have a lot more stuff.
Yeah, I see that.
I definitely have to tone this down a bit, but this is a good option too. So, if you have something, smaller in a sense that works for you, that's a great option.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I just find it's I don't like the bulkiness too much.
Right.
And sometimes I do sit a lot at work and stuff, so it helps with that too, especially. I think what next? We move knives.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab a knife.
Right.
What do you carry?
So I've been carrying this Microtech SOCOM Elite for quite some time now. This knife has proven to be very durable. It has the glass breaker on the back. It has this nice aluminum handle. It holds the blade. One thing about knives is it's after you open a couple of boxes, you cut some rope, whatever, you lose that edge. This knife has hold that edge for quite some time. And one of the things that I always say is, if you're going to get a knife, make sure it has a little bit of serration on there, because there's some things that this comes in real handy when you got to cut, especially if you got to cut something really quick, something durable as hard plastic, or again rope or something like that. This really gets it done quickly and efficiently. So this is what I've been carrying, and it's worked. It's done everything I needed to do.
That's actually nice. I like that one. On my end, I went for something a bit smaller. This is kind of like my really my go-to small compact pocket carry knife. This is the Bird Meadowlark 2 made by Spyderco. So it is a smaller knife, does have serrations, flat edge, very, very, very durable. Cut everything with this. Boxes, rope, everything. So I've actually put this through some torture over some time. I've had this for about, I would say, about maybe 3 years or so.
Nice.
Very, very, very good knife. Definitely recommend either one of these two.
Awesome, awesome. So I see on your pocket carry there, the space that your wallet is utilizing, your knife, it kind of compensates for that.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, so I mean, it's everyone has their own preference as to what they want to use, what they take, what they feel is reliable, affordable, those kind of things.
Right.
I mean, I've had quite a few options throughout the years, and this is what I've narrowed it down to. I found this to be, again, reliable. It's easy to conceal. It's easy to carry. I can wear it with, whatever clothing outfit it goes with that. Yeah.
I mean, so far we're on a good collection, I think, for pocket dump so far.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think we need to. What's next?
I think you got some for us.
Okay. So in addition to that, this right here comes out blade deployed. Depends on how you pull it. I'm gonna get into more details on a later video, but I mean, just look at this thing, and you can smash some glass. You can use this for a lot of different reasons, purposes. So we'll talk about this on another video.
It's a nice piece.
I believe you have a secondary as well.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll bring that out on our next video.
Okay. Awesome. So
yeah,
firearms.
Let's do it.
All right. Awesome. So for the firearm, I choose to carry the Bodyguard 2. And first thing I want to do is to show this is empty. There's no ammunition here. This is safe. So the reason I chose this is because of concealability. It's 10-round mag, 380. And I mean, look how slim this thing is.
Yeah, that's
and they've
small.
added the comp. This thing is sweet. Night sights come standard on it. Trigger is good. I have the Bodyguard 1, and maybe in a later video we'll do a comparison.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss some more details and so forth. But as you can see, this has some lint on it. It's got a little dirty but reliability. I mean, I take this thing out and it works just fine every time. One of the things too that in addition to that, I've gotten this little holder right here that holds the 12-round mag. And the reason for that is, sometimes you'll put an extra mag in your pocket. You got ammo exposed. You got that lead in there. It might, for whatever reason, but I just feel like this can close it up a little bit, keep it a little bit more concealed and secured. And yeah, so that's my my baby right there.
That's nice. It's pretty small, concealable, everyday carry. That's nice. I have something on a little different spectrum that I usually pocket carry. So, and again, out of safety, all of our guns are cleared. So this is the Smith & Wesson M&P. This is a 38 special, and it's a Bodyguard as well. This actually came factory with the Crimson Trace laser built onto it.
Nice.
From the factory. I actually, AKA, named this the Pocket Rocket.
Pocket Rocket. Yeah.
It's ambidextrous, so left or right, you can operate this. Very smooth gun, and why I say Pocket Rocket, it does pack a little punch. I've ran 38 rounds through here, 38 plus P. The 38 plus P rounds obviously give a harder kick. As far as everyday carry, I do run just regular 38 rounds on this, seeing that it does have that kick. So for everyday use, everyday carry, it is a 5-rounder. I do carry something else with me
Right,
in
right.
addition to this.
Okay.
As far as a holster, this is a DeSantis holster. It has kind of a rubberized textured outside
Mm-hmm.
that kind of sticks to your
Sticks to your
pocket.
pocket. Yep.
So while you have this in your pocket, the thing I like, what I really like about this gun is that when it's in your pocket, you don't even know it's in there.
Mm.
When you pull this out, holster obviously stays in your
Yeah.
pocket.
I saw how easy that was.
Yeah. It's very, very smooth.
Yeah. No. Nice snug fit. No friction trying to get that out.
Absolutely, it's quick. It's deployable. Um, like I said, this thing, it's lightweight. It's small. It's concealable. Hardly even know it's there. If I'm side carrying another firearm on me, this is a good backup gun.
Oh yeah.
It's a good backup
Oh
gun.
yeah.
Like I said, it's 5 shots. All depends on your situation, where you're going, what your situation is, what you think you need to carry.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I usually carry something else in addition to this.
Yeah.
But this has been fantastic for me. I've had this about maybe going on about 6 years, maybe, this gun.
And it looks lightweight too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is very light, you know, in comparison to some of the other versions.
And let me tell you, durability
I like
for
this.
the time that I've had it, as you can see, it's not scuffed up. I take care of my firearms just like you do.
Right, right.
But durability wise, man, this thing, it shines. It shines.
Awesome, awesome. Now, we did mention that this, you know, sometimes this is our secondary, our backup, or if we, you know, we're going to a certain event, this is in our pockets. We do have our main go-to, our side
Absolutely.
carries, and I think we can show that in our next video.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
we have an array of different calibers, of different
Yeah.
brands, different different types of firearms. We've got a lot more content coming up.
Yeah, or if you guys have a specific you know, firearm or something you'd like us to discuss or show you, you know, drop it in the comment.
I think this is a pretty good mix, like you said before. We're welcoming ideas. Let us know what you carry on your daily carry, or what you have, or you know that's what we're here for. Like we said, we're everyday guys. We're everyday average guys, man. We're just here to show you what's out there, what we carry, what works for us. Certain things may work for him that might not work for me, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're here for, to just compare things, show everyone what's out there. And like I said, most of these things are pretty much been on the market for a while, but this is what we carry as a everyday carry, backup concealment, something that's compact.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty much what we have.
Yeah, I think in the next and upcoming videos, or when we're doing the comparison between the Bodyguard 2.0, which is the comp version, and the Bodyguard 1, we'll discuss ammunition and stuff like that. What's effective and so forth. But you know, it again, when it comes down to this stuff, it's all about what works for you, what's easily concealable, what you're comfortable with, because you don't want to sit there with something poking at your leg, poking at your hip, those kind of things where you're uncomfortable.
Right.
Comfort is the number one. Well, not number one, but the comfort is within the top 5. I think reliability and accessibility would be number 1, right?
Yeah, and definitely, operating the firearm is important. And again, that's what we're here for. We're putting these firearms into everyday carry, everyday use, and we're here
in a rotation.
We're here to tell you, what we do. And again, safety is always our number 1 priority.
That's right. That's right. And don't just get these things. Don't just get a firearm, put it in a box, put it in whatever. Train with it. Be safe with it. Make sure it works for you. We do a lot of training with our stuff. I mean, we're by no means, professionals in any sense. We're just average guys, doing the day-to-day stuff, the wife, family, all that. we're just trying to keep the people around us safe, ourselves safe, and these are tools we use.
And I'm glad you mentioned, just don't buy a firearm and put it in a box. Guys, it's really important that you know how to operate your firearm, and that includes taking it apart, cleaning the firearm, knowing blindly where everything is on your firearm. That's really, really, really important. Some people buy a firearm, they put it in a box, it's on your shelf, it's there. God forbid something happens and you have to pull that firearm out, and you have split seconds, milliseconds to think about what you're going to do next. That plays a whole role on what happens next.
Right. I think earlier you brought up a real good point, and this is in regards to just not training, maybe doing some dry fire. Obviously, you want to make sure your weapon's safe, pointed in the safe direction at all times. You make sure it's clear, but you brought up a real good point. Let's say you just got this, you went to the range, you shot it, everything is good. You get a holster, you stick it in, put it in your pocket. For whatever reason, you got to deploy this. You gotta make sure it's accessible. It's not the holster's not coming out with the firearm, that kind of thing. So that was good. You've got to make sure this is broken in real good, and it works when you need it to work.
Absolutely. And something like what we have, you can probably see the imprints on here. This has been broken into and used for some time, and that's important. Making sure that your firearm is easily accessible when you're ready to deploy your firearm. So yeah, I mean, picking the right holster, picking the right firearm, everything plays a whole role at the end of the day. It's really up to you and what you like and what you're able to handle.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you all for watching our videos. Where there's lots more content to come. Drop a like, drop a comment. Subscribe to our channel. This way we can continue bringing great content to you guys out there. And
yeah, I guess, guys, we'll see you on the next one. We have a lot more things coming up. And like we said, drop us a like, hit that bell icon, subscribe. Let us know in the comments, what do you carry? What's your everyday carry? What's in your pocket?
What's your rotation?
Absolutely. So, guys, until the next one, we'll catch you on the next one.
All right. See you.